What's up, YouTube? Welcome to More Trades. I just removed all the drawings and indicators from the chart. I just want to take a look at the blank chart and let you know what I'm thinking. Before we get into it, please like the videos if you like the content, subscribe to the channel, and hit your notifications on so you don't miss any updates. If you've seen that I posted yesterday a community post talking about the financial situation of the Eurozone, that despite the banks being feeling the pain in the Eurozone, we had the Credit Suisse issue, and they still increased the funds rate by 50 basis point in the Eurozone. So could the US do that despite bank failures? Will Jerome Powell next week go with 0.5 basis point or 25 basis point, or is he going to pause because the banks are feeling the pain? The Eurozone sort of may give the US the green light to go ahead because they go hand in hand, the US and the Eurozone. Whatever hits the US hits the Eurozone and vice versa. Now, we had this move up. I had a community post saying about a day ago, yesterday, I was saying that Bitcoin may see a pump as a result of the Eurozone increasing the interest rate by 50 basis points. That will cause the euro to pump and the dollar to dump and the markets to pump. And that's what exactly happened today. 3 weeks ago, I posted on the community post, and I posted a video saying Bitcoin to 26,500. We've reached that. We got a reaction and we went back for it. Now, what could be happening here? We could have several things happening here. Now, if we zoom out, we could say we had a correction to the upside here from the June lows, June 22. An A, an expanding B, and a C. That would be an expanding flat pattern. Or that will be a bearish pattern because we'll reach a target for the C wave, then we're going to collapse. Or could we be in we could be in an A, a big A, a B, and a C. That's also a possibility. Or the bullish count, we are in a 1, 2, completed our wave 3, came down for a wave 4 over here, hit a 5, we completed a big wave 1, then we came down for a big wave 2 over here, and now we're going for a wave 3. That's a possibility, and our wave 3 will have 5 waves, and this is just the first wave. That is a bullish count. If that's the case, then Bitcoin can go to the moon. That would be big targets if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside. Another thing we could look at is that this move up here isn't completed yet. The 5th wave of this move is happening now, and it's starting with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll be completing this whole thing from November lows will be a big wave 1 and will come down for wave 2. Everything is possible. Now, it's Friday. Friday is a take profits day. A lot of times it's a take profits day. We might see a flush down, and if we see a flush down, we need to be aware of the 25,000 we have the value area high, we have the value area low of this range that comes at around 23,837, where we came very close to test it a few days ago. And you'll need to be aware of, if we break that, then we're coming into the support box. But if that doesn't hold, then we're coming for the POC. Your support box starts at 23,861 and ends at 22214. So if we come down, I'll be watching that as a possibility. We had a channel over here. The bottom of the channel may be support. So if I bring that channel back, let's just try and see if we can get it back. Yeah. The top of this channel, the value area high of this upper range also will be at, this is another fixed range volume profile of this upper range, will be at 25,630, and the upper range of the channel is at around 25,150, 25,200. 25,630, 25,200 are the next zones if we come down to get a bounce. What will coincide at that point At that point, you could see that on the 1 hourly, I believe, we have our 50 EMA coming at around that value area at 25,630. So that will be a possible zone to bounce. Of course, if you lose it, then fixed range volume profile trading will tell you you're going down to the POC. If you lose that, you're going for the value area low. All right, those are my targets to the downside. To the upside, we might be going up to fill the CME gap. It's very possible we could go up to the 28,750. The CME gap, I showed you that in my last video, in my live also I mentioned it. 28,750 is very possible. So don't get too bearish now, or don't get too bullish. But now that we had this pump, I'm not entering a long if I haven't entered, because it's already extended. You would wait for a retrace, a retest of a support zone. Example is that channel upper range or the fixed range volume profile, then a continuation. It should show you that it's holding. Example, the 1 hour 50 EMA, then you'd be happy. Say we retrace to the 50 EMA over here. Yeah, we retrace to the 50 EMA on the 1 hour over here, or the 50 EMA gets closer and we retrace to it and bounce off or hold, then that will be a more probable long trade. Over here, so far, we don't know, but it could just form a double top and fail. I mean, it's a very risky long trade. It's too late to go long. You could wait for a retrace. That's just not financial advice, just common sense. You shouldn't just go long over here. We could just do what we did here in our previous highs, double top, pump, come down, then we broke down sharply. So we need to be careful of that. Trade your levels. Don't rush into trades. If we look what happened last time when we were up at the 2025 zone, when that was our high, 25 what was it, 25,200, the previous one, not this high that we had this week. The previous time, it was very treacherous. If you look back, then you realize it was very hard to trade. You'd be confused. You'd go short over here, then you get a pump, you get stopped out. You go short over here, you get spiked out short, you get spiked out. So eventually you'll see a sign of weakness, a candle that looks like a topping tail, or wicking to the upside. So many wicks to the upside. You can see over here we had a one wick over here, wicks over here, wicks over here, wicks over here. But it's all trial and error. You can't know which trade is going to be the swing trade that would take you down. I mean, you have to know your levels. You need to look at your EMAs. Yeah, so eventually if we get up, I believe we could get up to close to the 29k, maybe spike above 28,750. Then maybe we get a rejection to the downside. Someone would like to call it a rejection, but we won't know if it's a total rejection and we're going below 50k, or it's just going to be a retracement for the markets to breathe a bit and allow more buyers to come in and pump for the bigger wave up. Okay, that's my update for Bitcoin. Hope you liked it. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and join the free Discord. And if you really like the content, then support the channel via the link in the channel and video description. More trades, I'm out.